Ladies and gentlemen, video after video after video after video has been put out. Everyone's been talking. Everybody has been talking. Who's top 25? Who's in the top 10? Who's the top 40? Nah. We are gonna settle this once and for all. This is the real, most accurate top 25 basketball YouTubers list. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the Sky is the Limit Sports Channel. Diddle Nation, what is good with you guys? It is time, ladies and gentlemen. The list is here. I put out the trailer a week ago. It is time to name the top 25 basketball YouTubers. We've seen LSK make videos. We've seen AJ LaPrey make videos. We've seen Cash Dashy make videos. Flight get mad at the rankings. Kenny Chow make videos. We have seen so many YouTubers make this list. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of context on each person that I talk about. But here's the biggest reason why I think people that are in the game, that are playing, can't make these lists. Because they're in the game, they have their own views of what they think of a certain player when they play them. So their list is gonna look biased. The only people, to me, in my eyes, that can make the most accurate list possible is people that do not play with these players, or not in necessarily like involved in playing. So like fans or people that follow sports for a living, like myself. This is a sports channel, so this is what I do. Or NBA players. That's it. Only us or NBA players in my eyes can make these kind of lists, because I feel like there's gonna be some sort of bias. They're gonna have to have some sort of feel some type of way about certain players and may not judge them accordingly. Nah, we're gonna judge these players accordingly. We're gonna put them in the list right. First, I want to get off some honorable mentions, because I believe these people are worth being mentioned, but they're not gonna be on the list just because there is a lot of talent and a lot of people that I'm putting on this list. Now, the biggest thing that I want to also talk about is who is on this list. If you are not a consistent YouTuber where you post videos on YouTube and it's not just compilations and stuff like that, like B-Dot and Famous Los and some of those people, like I've seen people put Filet on their list. No, those people are not YouTubers. They just happen to put their stuff on YouTube. They are not YouTubers, okay? That's the biggest thing that I want to make sure. So YouTubers, they could be basketball, mainly hoop basketball YouTubers, but they do basketball content. Like you see like an AJ LaPrey do basketball content. Like if you do this, that's actual doing YouTube stuff, and maybe just straight basketball content, but it is still YouTube stuff. All right, so those people will be on this list, okay? Just to clear that whole thing up, because I know people get so confused when they say hoopers and none of this stuff like that. It's gonna be like that. So it's gonna be from the entertainment realm, and also the people, that basketball players that just post straight basketball content, but they do it as YouTube videos. Like they actually set up the camera and they make YouTube videos, say, what's up you guys, this and that. Like those are actual YouTube videos. All right, honorable mentions. We have Rice Gum. Ooh, something just went in my eye. Rice Gum, very, very hard to leave off this list. Some people might think he should be on this list, but I just left him off because defensively, not that great. Offensively, yes, he can shoot and stuff like that. Has a decent handle. Josh Horton, that is another basketball YouTuber that mainly posts basketball content. He's more known for his trick shots, but hooping wise, he's just an okay player. Baradas is not on this list. I've seen a lot of people have Baradas on their list. Baradas is not on this list. He's not here. B-Lou, I've seen him talking about him not being on the list. He can shoot, but And yeah, that's about it. And he's got a little speed on him because he's an athlete and stuff like that. He can jump a little bit, but yeah, that's about it. Stefania, female basketball player. Not a whole lot of people put females on the list. The only person I saw that put a female on the list was Kenny Chow. But Stefania is worth mentioning. She's played Flight and some of these other YouTubers and stuff like that. And she's pretty good. She's pretty good, but not good enough to make this list. DDG, another one that's very, very popular. I've seen on some lists. I've seen one person put him at 16. I'm like, huh? What? No. And then Your Age. Your Age honestly should be on this list, but I'll agree with like Christopher London when he did his list, where he hasn't done very much. He only posts like a couple of clips and stuff like that, but he looks like somebody that can really, really do something. But until he posts his first IRL, I'm just gonna keep you off the list for now. Like he would appreciate that. I think he would appreciate that. But we are gonna get into the top 25. So for number 25, we have Clarence NYC. Clarence just made the list. Now, Clarence is a sneaky good player. I think he's probably like 5'10", 5'11", 6 feet, somewhere around there. But he is a very precise player. He's a very precise player with the way he gets to the hole, the way he gets his shots up. He's a sleepy, if you sleep on his game, he will get you. He's a sneaky good player. He's a sneaky good player. He played in the Ace Family game. He did really well in that game, so I was very impressed with him in that. He really held his own in a game where it's that type of magnitude with in Staples Center with all people watching and stuff like that. So that was pretty good from him. At number 24 on the list, we have Deonte Lamel. Deonte barely made this list. I almost did not put him on here, but I had to go back and look at some of his videos to see if he was worth putting on this list still. But he had, I think the last basketball video I saw him post was like 3 months ago. So I was like, okay, he has still been posting some basketball content. He doesn't post it like he usually does, but you guys know he plays with DDG a lot. He's with his crew all in LA and stuff like that. DDG is like one of his best friends. But he's very athletic guy, very athletic dude, can do some pretty impressive dunk. And then he can shoot a little bit. He has a decent shot. It's not, I wouldn't say nowhere near the top tiers of shooting, but he has a decent shot. Like if you leave him open, I believe he will be able to knock it down for you. At number 23 on the list, Jenna Mandela. Jenna is the first female we have on our list today. Jenna is she's very good, very tight handles, has one of the prettiest jumpers probably on all of YouTube, honestly. She has one of the prettiest jumpers I've seen on YouTube. Like it's really nice. She has the size ups. The only thing is probably her defense, but that's mainly because she plays a lot of dudes. Like if she play a female, I think she'd be able to body them. But when you got a list with other dudes on here, it's hard for me to put you up higher because, you know, guys are usually, I am not trying to sound like Flight, but guys are usually stronger unless your Flight reacts. Unless your Flight reacts, then the girl's probably stronger than the dude. Yeah, like I'm saying, like she's good though. She's really good. At number 22 on the list, we have Cash Nasty. Now, I might have some Cash Nasty fans on my head top about this, about him being number 22. But let's be honest, guys. His offense is just not that great to me. Defensively, he's very good. But if this man were to play in a real game, I think this man will foul out. This man hand checks. When you watch Cash Nasty play, he hand checks a lot. Puts his hand out and hand checks a lot when he plays defense. Pay attention to the videos. He hand checks a lot. If this was the 80s or 90s, oh yeah, Cash should be fine. But we're in 2020. Hand checking is not allowed. He does that a lot. It's harder, yeah, it's much harder to get past the defender when he hand checks the whole game. Offensively, he is decent at getting into the hole. I will give him that. His top of the key threes have improved. But I'm not a basketball player myself, but like if the scouter report is to not let him get to the hole and just let him shoot, I would definitely, if I'm a coach, I'm letting him shoot all game long. I'm treating him like Rajon Rondo. he can have the shot every single time. I'm backing up off of him. He can have it every single time. More times than not, he's going to miss that shot if you allow him to. Do not allow him to push you down into the hole. If anything, do the rice gun. I know people say that's weak. That's weak for Rice Gum to do, but it's kind of how you have to play against a player like him. At number 21 on this list, we have Kenny Chow. Kenny Chow is number 21. Kenny Chow's skills is ridiculous. This man has a handle. This man can shoot threes. And I really think that's about it though for Kenny though. Like I had a debate, like I was wondering like is Kenny better than Cash? Because it's like, would I prefer Kenny's offensive game or Cash's defensive game? And I said I'd rather have Kenny's offensive game. I really would rather have that on my team. Be someone that can able to he's able to create his own shot. Now Kenny is a lot shorter, so against taller people, I believe he will struggle. Mightily, not mightily, but like I think he will struggle, so that's why I have him at number 21. At number 20 on the list, we have Malcolm, aka 50 Cal Mal, however you want to say it. Malcolm, he has not posted too many IRLs himself. He's usually always with Cash whenever he does the 2v2 games and stuff like that. He did play Flight one-on-one and he beat Flight pretty not handily, but he beat him. He has a very good offensive game, has a very good handle on him, he plays more of an old school kind of game where he uses the mid-range a lot more than his three-point shot. Hey, he plays that. People compare him to James Harden a lot, but I don't think he be shooting threes like that. James Harden don't even shoot mid-range jumpers really. But he's more of a mid-range maestro in that. But like he has a step back and he has the cool move stuff that he has a very good finishing ability. Defense is not the greatest. He is a little bit slower. I think that's part of the reason why he struggles on defense, because he's not as quick as everyone else is. So that's why I have Malcolm at number 20. At number 19 on the list, we have Brianna Green. Brianna Green is the second, and she will be actually the last female on this list that I put. I believe she is the best female hooper out right now. She obviously Harlem Globetrotter. She has been on YouTube now, posting YouTube comments. She does more than basketball videos now. She'll be doing pranks and stuff like that now. So she's real life a YouTuber out here. She's very, very good. Very, very quick. Her handles are amazing. She's got one of the top 5 handles in the community. She can shoot pretty well. Again, can't put her too much higher on this list because she's on a list with a lot of guys, and guys are stronger, but like she still has the skills where she can compete with a lot of dudes on here, and she can probably beat some of these people that are above her too, but it depends on the day. At number 18 on the list, we have Ty the Guy. Ty the Guy is a very good player, but I think he gets lazy at times and he underestimates his opponents. It's kind of like the Pittsburgh Steelers, how I feel about them. They always seem to underestimate the opponents that end up in the game they shouldn't end up in. That's Ty the Guy. He's better. Like Ty the Guy honestly should be higher on this list if he played hard every single game he played in. But he gets lazy sometimes, and he underestimates his opponents, and he ends up in games he shouldn't be in. Like he's lost to DDG before. Ty the Guy should not be losing to DDG. We all know Ty the Guy is better than DDG. But sometimes he'll lose a game like that. We're not messing around, not taking it serious, and he'll lose a game like that. But that goes against you. So you'll be higher on this list if you beat everybody. Don't lose. At number 17 on the list, we have Caleb Nash Feemster. Now, this is a YouTuber. He's, I think, at 70K subscribers right now. A whole lot of people may not know him, but this man is a post maestro. This man is a very big dude, and he uses his size to his advantage. I believe he played high school or college ball. I believe I've seen some footage of that. But he is very good in the post. He has very nice post moves. His shot is just okay. It is not the greatest. He's not the greatest shooter, but he has handle, and he's able to get in the post and really use really nice post moves, and his defense is decent as well. At number 16 on the list, we have Zach TTG. Zach TTG honestly should be a top 10 player, but he doesn't put in the effort like that. He doesn't, not necessarily put the effort, but he doesn't put in the work like that to be a top 10er. You can clearly tell Zach TTG played. He really played. He's third. I think he's 30 now. He's much older in the community, but he definitely looks like somebody back in the 20s, when he was growing up. Like, he really took hooping serious, and he was really good at it. He's definitely slowed down. You could say he's like degressed, or like he's gotten old and stuff like that. You can say that, but also I think he just doesn't try like that in some of these videos and stuff like that, because it's not as serious to him for these videos. It's just more about the entertainment and stuff like that when it comes to Zach TTG. But he's a very good player, has a very good shot, very precise player. I kind of like him and Clarence are kind of like the same, where they like really precise. I wouldn't say you're sleeping on Zach like you're sleeping on Clarence, but like he's a very precise player, very efficient player, and yeah. At number 15 on the list, we have Jesser the Laser. Jesser the Laser comes in at number 15. This man has become a shooter. In the beginning of his career, when he started doing YouTube, he wasn't a shooter like this. This man is a shooter now. All of a sudden, this man can shoot really well. He has a very underrated handle. This man can dribble pretty well. He has the sham guard. He has a lot of the dribble moves that you need in order to create your own shot. Also very good in the post. His speed is not, he's not the fastest dude in the world, although he's gotten faster because he's lost some weight, and somewhat athletic. He has the ability to dunk, and defensively is probably where he lacks a little bit defensively, and he gives up some points and stuff like that, and his lateral quickness may not be the greatest, but he is still a very good player, and I mean, he's very entertaining as well. At number 14 on the list, we have Tanner Morgan, aka T-Mo. Now, I just stumbled upon T-Mo through these lists. I did not know who T-Mo was. I had to look him up. This man is a 6'10" guy. Man, this man is huge. He's a really good player. He is really good. He has a big frame, so he is very good defensive player. Obviously, I mean, 6'10", you're automatically gonna have some defense on you against a lot of these other YouTubers. I mean, if you go against another 6'10", like say if he plays Chris in a one-on-one game, I actually would like to see that and see how good he is defensively. Then we could really see. But I mean, he looks like a very good player. He's definitely a post player. He's not really necessarily a three-point shooter, but he can hit the three-point shot. He is capable of hitting that three-point shot if you leave him open. But yeah, he's mainly a post guy, post fade guy. He's very good. I think, and the more people, him being known from these lists now, maybe people will start paying more attention to him. He might actually get some more notoriety, and maybe we'll see him playing some even more bigger YouTubers and stuff like that. So yeah, 14 for T-Mo. At number 13 on the list, DC Heat. DC Heat has gotten a lot better. DC Heat is a lot better. I think he said in the video he's 6'4". He looks a lot taller than 6'4". I thought this man was 6'6", 6'7". Yeah, he's very nice. Back when he did the nerd basketball videos, he had videos with like Trey Good and Dribble Too Much, stuff like that. He was definitely didn't look too good then. Like, he probably would have been in the 20s on this list a couple years ago, but he has improved. He's gotten stronger. He definitely can dunk now. Shot has always been there. He's always had a really good shot, and he's just improving, man. He just played his finished his senior year in high school. I don't know if he's going to go play college ball or not, but I mean, he can make it. I think he can make it and play college ball, and he could be a very good player, and he develops. Who knows what this man can do. At number 12 on the list, we have Trey Good. Now, Trey Good could be higher, but we have not seen Trey Good play in a little while. Trey Good is probably a top 10er, but we just have not seen him play. He is a very good player, very good shooter. I don't think he's better than his boy, which will come up a little bit later in this list, but he is very good on defense, very athletic. This dude is a very athletic player. He can get to the hole at will, has a very good handle on him. People have been saying he's like one of the best shooters out there. I'm like, he's a good shooter, but I wouldn't say he's the best shooter out there. I wouldn't say all that. But he's a very good shooter though. At number 11 on the list, we have Jay Jones. His brother. I told you guys he was coming. I didn't say when, but he's literally the next one. He is literally the next one. Jay Jones is a very, very good player. He is a very good defender and has a very good mid-range jumper as well. Very good pull-up jumper. He is very precise. He's a very good sound fundamental player. He's a great fundamental player, and he has athleticism to go with him. And I mean, this man is very, very good at basketball. He's very, very good at the game of basketball. At number 10 on the list, we have Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis is mainly a 2K player, but you know, just by looking at him, you already know what time it is with this brother here. This man is very, very nice at the game of basketball. Very athletic, extremely athletic. I haven't seen him dunk too much, but you can just tell. You can just tell this man probably got something in his bag that like, you'd be like, hey, he could probably do some between the legs type stuff. Like he can do some crazy dunks, and his jumper is very, very good. And defensively, he's pretty good as well. Like if he had some more IRLs out, he might be even higher on this list. He might just be higher on this list, but I'm gonna have him at 10 for right now. At number 9 on the list, we have HoopinLife, the 5'7" god himself. HoopinLife. If this man was any taller, this man might be top 3, top 2. The only reason why he is at number 9 is because he is 5'7". That is honestly the only reason why. This man has every trick up his sleeve. This man can shoot. This man has the handle. This man can get to the hole. This man has very good defense. The only thing knocking him, unfortunately, is the height. That is the only thing holding HoopinLife back. It's unfortunate. This man can dunk too. Like, it's unfortunate, but like, man, if this man was any taller, he'd probably be in the league. Honestly, if he was any taller, he'd probably be in the league. Really, I think he would be. At number 8 on the list, we have Chris Staples, the dunk god. Now, Chris Staples he's been making more YouTube videos. I almost would not put him on here, but he has been making more YouTube content as of late. He's been doing more YouTube-ish videos. This man is a dunker. He's competed in dunk competitions all around the world. But I've seen him play, and this man can shoot the basketball. This man can shoot the basketball. He has obviously extreme athleticism. The most athletic dude that's gonna be on this entire list. But this man has game to him. He has a decent handle on him as well. And the man is, I think, probably like 6'4", 6'5", something like that. He has some height on him, has some length on him. He's very good. Like, I think probably what held him back, maybe, I don't know, maybe he's such a great dunker, maybe his shooting just wasn't consistent enough for him to play in the league, maybe. But I don't know his whole story and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure. You guys can, maybe if you guys know more about him, then you guys can let me know. But I always wonder, like, some of these dunkers, I mean, he has the ability to shoot. It's like, was he just not consistent enough? Was something happen? Like, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. I'm actually curious about this one because I don't know too much about him, but I know his basketball game. At number 7 on the list, we have Luba Nadi, aka Gazer Spiritual Soul, whatever you want to call him. We have Luba Nadi on here. Luba Nadi to me is a top 3. I only put him at 7 because he hasn't played in a while, so that's why his ranking has dropped a little bit of spots. I believe he will be top 3. So Luba Nadi is lanky, 6'6", has handle. To me, is one of the top defenders on YouTube. He can shoot. I mean, this man has it all. He really. I mean, this man is not capping to us when he consistently said back in 2018, 2019 that he was a real life demigod. Even though he's not like 7 foot tall, but like compared to other YouTubers, he is what you would call a demigod, because not all these YouTubers are as tall as like a Christopher London or a Timo. They're not like that tall. So like to compare to these other YouTubers, yes, he is a demigod. But this man is still nice. I think last basketball IRL we posted was 9 months ago. He still looked very good on it. He still looked very good. He still looks like he's got it. He still looks like he got it, but I'm gonna have him at 7 for now. He's still a top 10er in my eyes. He just is. At number 6 on the list, we have Christopher London LSK. Now, this one might be a shocker. Chris is obviously a great defender because he's 6'10", but he actually can play defense. He actually is a very good defender. His offensive game, I think, is a little bit more hyped up than it really is. I'm not sure, like, him driving, I'm not sure he has that great of a handle. He has okay handles. Like if I'm a coach, I can put like you know how the Clippers were guard putting Patrick Beverly on Kevin Durant and stuff like that, and he bothered him for like the first 2 games, and then Kevin Durant realized who he was and finally played. But like, I'm not sure if Chris could get over that if you put like a smaller guard that could, like I could put a Cash Nasty on LSK, and I believe Cash Nasty could bother LSK. I believe he could bother him, and I know people say you just shoot over him. Well, if he's trying to dribble any at all, I think he could get ripped, honestly. And obviously he's athletic. He's an athletic guy. He can dunk, obviously, and stuff like that. He has his shooting, but his shooting has regressed a bit. In the beginning of YouTube, this man really was a sniper. But now I think his shooting has regressed a bit. I really think it has, and some of that has to do with the fact he's had shoulder issues and stuff like that. So that does hurt you a little bit. But I just don't know about him offensively driving to the hole. If he backs down people, he doesn't back down people like that. That's another thing. He doesn't go back to the basket a lot. He shoots a lot of threes and stuff like that. Plays like Porzingis a lot. Porzingis, the one thing that annoys me, because I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan. That's the one thing that annoys me about Porzingis, is that he doesn't go in the post sometimes and just back people down with use his size and get down into the hole and just play bully ball. Chris doesn't do that. And I think that's the difference, the reason why Kristaps Porzingis is not the best player on his team. He should be, but he's not. At number 5 on the list, we have Tristan Jazz, the layup king, the layup god. Now, Tristan Jazz, probably a year or so ago, would not be on here because I wouldn't consider him a YouTuber. But now this man does YouTube content consistently. So he is officially a YouTuber now. This man is followed by everyone. This man's followed by Drake. Man, this man is so popular on Instagram. But he's been doing the YouTube thing as well. This man's game is unmatched. This man's finishing ability might be the best out of everybody's on this list. Handles might be the best out of everybody's on this list. Shooting, he's become a sharp shooter. And defensively, he's no slouch either. He's a good defender as well. If you underestimate Tristan Jazz on defense, don't do that. Don't do that. This man can defend as well, especially for the guards and stuff like that. If you're a guard, don't think that you're just gonna get by Tristan Jazz just because he's a little bit smaller than you. It ain't gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be that easy. At number 4 on the list, we have AJ Lepre. Yeah, this might be a shocker to a lot of people. AJ Lepre is a very sound player. This man's game is very good. This man can shoot. This man has handles. This man is athletic. This man can play defense. I mean, there's not too many flaws in his game. I just believe the next 3 people are just better than him, honestly. I mean, this list was, man, look. This top 5 especially was hard to do, was hard to decide on. But I have AJ Lepre at number 4 right now. I mean, the man has it all. I just think the next 3 are better than him. At number 3 on the list, we have Marcellus Howard, aka the Backyard King. Marcellus is who we have at number 3. How is this man not in the league? I don't get it. This man's handle. Layups. Shooting. Defense. Why is he not in the league? Someone explain to me, please. This man should not be on YouTube. This man should be playing basketball in the NBA or at least in the G League. Let me know what happened. I don't, like I said, I've said it throughout this video. I know these guys' basketball game. I don't know these guys' personal lives like that. So you guys let me know, because I'm trying to figure it out. This man has everything in his game. I know he's a guard. I mean, against other guards, to me, he's probably the second best guard on this list. At number 2 on the list, we have Devante Fleming. Notice how I said he's probably the second best guard? Because this is the best guard on YouTube. I did not know who Devante Fleming was until I started seeing these lists. This brother, yeah, I'm calling him brother because this dude hoops like he's black, bro. This man hoops like he is black. I don't get it. This man is, look, this man athletic. This is probably the fastest basketball YouTuber out there. He's probably the quickest. I haven't seen anyone quicker than him. This man is lightning quick, bruh. And this man plays D3 basketball? How is he Division 3? And I think seen a video saying that he's no longer able to play basketball anymore. I'm not sure exactly why. I didn't click on that video. I don't know if like he had an injury or like some other issues. You guys can let me know, or I might just watch the video myself on my own time. But like, I'm baffled he was even D3. Like, how does a player like him end up D3? Like, what happened? Like, what happened? How is he not Division 1 a basketball player? How is he not playing at, I wouldn't say necessarily like I wouldn't say go far as like, how is he not playing like at a Duke or a Kentucky, but like, how is he not playing like maybe like at a Syracuse or a Dayton or something like that, schools like that? Like, how is he not playing at schools like that? Like, this man is, like, I don't get it. Y'all gotta let me know, because this man has, like, the speed is the biggest thing for me that he has. His shooting ability is very good. I know he lost to DC Heat, but I'm not sure how much he was trying in that game. But still, this man's game is wow. He's a man. This man. And this man's on YouTube, man. Look, excuse me. I almost gave him a number 1. I'm gonna edit that out. But yeah, like I don't understand how this man is this good and was only D3. I don't even get it. At number 1. We have Dev in the lab. Why is this a debate? I know the man is older. All this talk about he's lost a step. Where? 'Cause I haven't seen it. I've watched some of his most recent training videos. Can someone tell me where Devin the Lab lost a step? Please. Can y'all tell me? I don't see it. To me, he's still number 1. I'm not even debating it. I don't. There's no way this man's not number 1. This man trains NBA players, people. I don't get it. I don't think there's any debate about it. This man's game. I ain't got to talk about this man's game. Y'all know this man's game. Y'all play it. If y'all don't know what this dude is, just go look him up. Look him up. Watch him train these basketball players, bro. Just go look him up and look how. Just look, bro. Just look. NBA players are coming to him on how to hoop. He's not going to them for advice. They're going to him for advice. And y'all have the nerve not to put this man number 1. That's crazy. But that's gonna do it for my top 25 basketball YouTubers. You guys can let me know you guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Send this to all the big name YouTubers. Let them know that this is indeed the most accurate top 25 basketball YouTubers list. This is the most accurate list out there. It's facts. All right, it is facts. All right, I explained it at the beginning, the reasons why this list can only be made by either fans that pay attention to sports on a daily basis or NBA players. It can only be us. So you guys let me know what you guys think down below in those comments. And And yeah. Anyway, guys, like this video. I really appreciate that. Subscribe. Join Civil Nation. You are new.